Good morning. Today is DailyCyber number 63. It is 6:30 in the morning. That's the normal time I get up. I've been asked, so what's going on? I'm just trying to get my mind around today, what's going on today. My golf instructor asked me if I wanted to come out and hit some balls this morning around 8 o'clock. I'm still debating if I should do that because I got a lot of stuff to do. Got to get some studying in. Last night I wasn't supposed to. I was asked to go to a networking meeting, networking event, and I don't feel comfortable yet going to these things. And the reason why is I want to build up my knowledge in cybersecurity, so I'm going to be able to go and conversate and talk. So I think I'm going to hold out, and I'd love to hear what you guys think about this, but I'm going to hold out probably until the end of the summer, September, October, in that time, before I start doing the networking meetings, so I can really truly focus, kind of enjoy the summer, and then, because I know my feeling is that if I do that, if I start going to network meetings, then it's potential for working with people and doing all those great things, but I want to make sure I have that certain level of knowledge and education before I do that. So I'd love to hear what you think. Again, just changing the format. Let me know what you guys think about it. Comment below. But I'm going to go through my day. What do I have to do today? Wednesday, workout. I got to do potentially a workout this morning. Do my rituals. Some meditation, some prayers, just kind of get my mind and my energy kind of right. And then, so I do that, my rituals, workout, maybe go to the driving range and just kind of hit some balls, keep practicing because I really want to get my swing down this year. And then study today. I got a meeting at 1. Maybe she'll let me record a little bit of the meeting about Facebook marketing and what else I got going on, and then just studying this today. So stay with me. Let's see how today plays out, and I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you. Okay, so I'm outside right now. My golf instructor texted me this morning just to confirm that I can come by at 8 o'clock. Hit some balls, get some practice in, get my swing down this season. One thing I'm really hustling right this year is just to really get my swing down, make sure I'm proficient on the golf course. I'm not looking to be an expert, but hit straight, hit some consistent shots on an ongoing basis, just so when I go out and golf, I don't look like an idiot going left to right versus going straight down the fairway. So I'm off right now to hit some balls, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just at the driving range right now, just waiting for the golf instructor, Nick. I think he just took off. I had to go get some stuff. So got all my golf gear. One thing I brought with me is my headphones, so I can actually, and I'm doing this while I'm driving too, is I'm listening to audios, training videos. So this morning, pen testing and then application security. Covering that right now, and I call this no time. So when you're doing something, say mundane, where you really don't have to think, where it's more motor patterns, like maybe you're doing the dishes, maybe you're cleaning, vacuuming, maybe even doing workout, whatever that may be. I always do like what I consider as no time is when I have two things I'm trying to do at the same time, and then I can study and then also do my activity. So when I'm doing this, it actually helps me to get a lot of things done. And I find I'm a kinesthetic learner, so I gotta do it, I gotta move. And if I'm not moving when I'm studying or when I'm learning, a lot of times I don't retain it as well. I can learn through auditorial and visual, but kinesthetic is kind of my way of learning, which it kind of gets me the engrams of motor patterns and gets my brain firing. So for me to do that, I really get excited about it. And motion creates emotion, right? So think about that. Like if you're excited, you're happy, your shoulders are up, you're moving around, you're doing all this great stuff, you feel excited. If you're kind of sitting, you're lethargic, and your shoulders are over, you're just kind of like, oh, whatever.
a lot of times the information won't absorb. And that's what I find with me. If I move and I'm always moving, kind of getting going, everything's retaining. I'm getting a lot of information. I get excited about it. So that's just me. I mean, I don't know your learning style, but that's kind of what I do, and I find that works for me. So I'm gonna go. I'm actually brought my tripod today. See if I could take this off fairly easy. I'll show you guys. So what happened is, yesterday I grabbed the Peak connectors, and I'll show you here. So what you can see here is this Peak connector right here, this here. I put that on my tripods, so now just put this back on. I put those on my tripods, and I have a connector on the back of the cameras. So what happens, I can swap in and out very quickly from tripod to tripod, from holder to holder, and I've got case holders as well, so I can hold on my belt. So it's just very dynamic, so I can record videos on the fly and have things with me that I need. So I'm gonna go get on the drive range, get some studying done while I'm doing it. So I will see you guys later. So I just finished my practice. A little frustrated. I'm sure all of us go through it. Just my swing's not coming together. And I've only done 2 lessons so far. He's revamped my, Nick, my golf instructor's revamped my swing, which I know it's gonna be helpful. It's something I need. It's just so frustrating because I was hitting straight, 80% of the time. Things were going good, but now I'm so intense in my mind trying to think of how to hold the club, do this, do that, bring backswing, follow through, making sure I'm taking a good divot, doing all that, and now it's all in my mind. So it's a little frustrating. So I'm like, well. But on a good note, and I like to kind of keep positive, I did review, and I'm just looking through here. What was I reviewing? Because like I said, I'm listening to my audios. I did penetration test, or I reviewed penetration testing again, app security controls and techniques, security for mobile devices, so bring your own devices, things like that. Talking about encrypting your device, so great things. And now I'm just listening to host security. So got a lot of studying. It was about an hour and a half of studying. All right, so good studying, and then I'm gonna get a little bit on the way home. So that'll be about 2 hours of studying this morning, and then I technically don't start studying until 10 a.m. and right now it's 9. So pretty awesome. I'm getting a lot of things done. So I'm off. I gotta get going, get back to my office so I can get back and start studying some more. Pretty cool. All right. So I'll see you guys when I get back to my office. So I'm in my office right now. And what you'll see here is kind of what I'm working on. Just finishing posting out some social media stuff. I should have recorded that, but I'm just finished posting out some social media stuff. The video that I did yesterday, now just sharing it out. I try to share it around 10 o'clock in the morning, between 9 and 11, depending on my schedule and what's going on. While I'm doing that, I know I'm going to listen to Gary Vaynerchuk in the background. And just, he's talking about a lot of stuff that I resonate with. Studying Tony Robbins, for years, since 97, 98, personal power 2, just all in the psyche of changing your mindset, making sure you have the right strategy and the mindset to be successful, making sure you're doing all that so that you can do the actions and have the proper strategies and the actions in place that you are successful. It takes time. I'm not saying it's going to be overnight, but you can do it to make sure you're successful. So that's why I listen to that. Just reminders that when it comes to being an entrepreneur, self-employed, it's not an overnight success. It's something that you really have to work at, and it's consistent effort. And that's why, for example, like you see how much I'm studying and how much I'm working towards this to transition into having a work-life balance with studying and then with working with clients, which I'm going to be doing this afternoon. So all that makes you a successful business owner / entrepreneur, in my opinion. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm not up there, but I've got the drive and the mindset that I'm constantly working on to support myself and have this lifestyle that I do right now. So I mean, I believe in like what Tim Ferriss says is that you don't need $1 million to live $1 million lifestyle, in the sense of eating the food that you want when you want, good quality food, healthy food, being able to exercise, being able to work on your time, and being, self-sufficient. Paying for your place, technologies, courses, things like that, being able to go golfing, all these great things. That's, to me, is a millionaire's lifestyle, is because you get that work-life balance, you get to enjoy what you do. So when it comes to cybersecurity, it's going to be no different for me. I'm working on developing that framework so I can work within it, so I can enjoy what I'm doing, so I don't get burnt out, I don't get frustrated, I don't hate what I'm doing, that I'm like, oh my God, this is exciting. I get to do what I love each and every day and just dive into it. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I want to continue that going forward. So I got to get some other stuff done. And then I have a meeting at 1. So we'll see if we can record that. Okay. So I met with my colleague / client. I didn't even think about the recorder. We were talking about a lot of great things. Security, helping them secure some of their passwords and going through that. Marketing, a little bit of marketing stuff and technology, just what to do on Facebook marketing, things like that. So it was good just to talk about the new technology, new ways of getting out there and getting exposure. And then I met with another gentleman just right after that, I'm trying to get a new vehicle, and just look at the difference between a couple vehicles. And one of the concerns that I have, and what I'm always asking you about, is the nav system, the GPS, and all that, how it can be compromised. So going through that, it's been interesting, that discussion. So right now it's 4 o'clock. I didn't get much studying in the sense of this afternoon. I wanted to get a little bit of Python programming. So we'll see how that goes. I got someone coming in this afternoon to look at a window, get a window replaced, just because it's leaking air. But I mean, this is the crazy stuff that I have to go through, and I mean, we all do that. It's just all these other things that we're working on, right, to get things done. So it's 20 to 4. I'm gonna go get dinner ready. I'm just trying to look at the time right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go get dinner ready and see what else I can work on. So crazy day, lots of great stuff happening. Kind of excited. So I'll chat with you a little bit later. Okay, so I'm just about to end out my day. Had, like I said, a few meetings. Just studying right now in the background Python variables, going back through Python because I haven't been as diligent as I need to be in training that. I have another meeting. It's kind of funny. I had a meeting with one client, a meeting with another, and then talking to a person about a vehicle because I'm looking for 2. I had a handyman come in because I need some work done around my place. Stuff that I don't have time to do, or just don't want to start playing around with and do it wrong either. I need to focus on my studies and my skills. So got a handyman coming in to increase the power in this place. Just it's not where it needs to be. I need a couple outlets, and the fuse box doesn't have any more space. So need them to do that, and then replace a window, and so a few other things. So get that done. I was just reading an article I saw on LinkedIn. What was it here? Just trying to see the name of the article. You can Google it. Cybersecurity has a serious talent shortage. Here's how to fix it. It's on Harvard Business Review. I saw just kind of Googling it. I'll see if I can, actually I'll try to put in the comments below too. But yeah, just talking about the shortage. 2020, there's just so much shortage with the IT security, and then IBM has come up with a way of bridging the gap, just trying to train people. So people are all looking at how to overcome the shortage of cybersecurity people and IT security people. And for me, I'm just telling you right now, if you dive in deep now, it's going to pay off. So that's my opinion from what I'm reading and just talking to people. Just do your due diligence and work hard, learn as much as you can, really become, and I don't like the word to use this, but try to become an expert in one of the areas. Like just, know it inside and out, and then just get out there, start doing interviews, and, if you have to volunteer at nights and weekends for companies, maybe do some co-op, whatever that may be. Just get in, get some experience, and then probably in the next 2 years, 3 years of that experience, you're just gonna there's gonna be like a switch turns on where people are really gonna want to look at you and hire you, and then that 5-year gap and that 10-year gap. So that's what I find. In like 2 years, you start to get looked at. In 5 years, then now some people are really looking at you, and then when you hit the 10-year mark, then people are really looking at you, especially if you have some good IT security skills and knowledge. So that's kind of my recommendation. And you kind of see I'm just like hustling away here, trying to learn cybersecurity and also programming all at the same time so I can have a balance, because I just know learning programming and understanding applications and the back-end code is really going to be essential of learning how things work and looking at the back end of your camera and your phone, like everything. So really think about that as you're going along. So I'm going to end the video today. I'm off. I got one more meeting tonight at 7:30. It's an accountability meeting I do with a friend of mine. We just kind of go over what's been going on and just what we're working on. So I'm going to be doing that in about half an hour, and then I am done for tonight. Just going to relax and unwind. So thank you so much for watching these videos. I really like to hear kind of what you think on the new format. If it's something that's interesting, it's giving you a little bit, it's giving you more value, not a little bit more, but more value. So comment below, and just don't forget, software is hackable, being connected is vulnerable. I'll see you tomorrow.